Anyways, I wanted to do a little shoe on head. I saw that she uploaded this today, 2 hours ago, and I was like, bro, of course. Of course, the moment I'm done recording my videos for tomorrow, she releases a fucking shit. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do this one live. Let's see what Mama Shoe has to say about the female jealousy epidemic.
So, if you've been living under a rock, you probably haven't heard that Sydney Sweeney was in an American Eagle commercial.
Yeah.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality.
I haven't seen the trailer or heard it. I just saw the images and people losing their shit. But bro, for me personally, I just don't like the ASMR sensual whispering. It's just not for me. I don't like it. It grates my ears.
And even I call it. My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Get it? Jeans? Jeans?
I mean, it's a funny commercial and whatnot, you know? Like definitely a funny commercial, and it's a little funny play on words on jeans and actual jeans and whatnot. I will admit, I just don't like the whispering. This is my first time hearing it, and I don't like the sensual, sexual whispering into the ear.
Because she's attractive?
Because she's attractive.
I see why men like her. She has a really cute face and a nice...
Not for me personally. Her face is a little too round and bubbly for my taste. I prefer Shoe on Head's face. A little more, you know, a little bit more rougher around the edges, not as circular and whatnot.
His body.
The marketing strategy was brilliant. Yeah, that marketing strategy was brilliant. Personally, I never liked Sweeney because she's more or less is an OG. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't like it either. Honestly, the dumb blonde act is like pretty outdated. I'm not gonna lie. Especially what you consider the queen of dumb fucking bimbo blondes. Hold up. This chick is fuck off. This chick, Anna Faris. She has like a doctorate, I think. If I'm not mistaken. She has like a doctorate and shit, and she's actually really smart, but she plays like the dumbest fucking women out, the dumbest fucking person out there. And I saw a thing that said, Paris Hilton. And I saw a thing that said, oh, no one plays a dumb bitch better than her. Yeah.
But personally, my favorite thing about Sydney Sweeney is that she's a Nazi. Did they
include
a bunch of Nazi dog whistles in this? How the
fuck
did she agree to this? Actual Nazi ad. The only way Sydney Sweeney would be okay with...
I guess if you're blonde and have blue eyes, you're automatically a Nazi. God damn. Yo. I didn't know Goku was a Nazi. What the fuck? Yo. I didn't know Goku was a fucking Nazi. Look at this. Blue hair, blonde hair, white skin, blue eyes. Yo. Yep. Damn. Bro, why didn't no one tell me Akira Toriyama designed Nazi anime characters, man? It's insane.
Doing an ad like this as if she was a Nazi.
This
oh my
is
God.
Nazi shit.
Oh, I can feel the cholesterol rising.
Stop the ad! That is being racist!
You know what's funny? Based off of her roots, she's not even an actual natural blonde. She probably dyes her hair. Because her roots are coming out brown. Goku turns into a blonde with blue... True. They are seething.
Some of you guys might be too young to remember, but back in the day when an ugly girl was jealous of a pretty girl, she would simply call her a whore. But that's a good thing now, so we have to call her racist.
True.
I'm going to be completely honest, I have no idea what movies Sydney Sweeney is in. All I know, she's
Neither
a
do
very
I.
popular celebrity, and I always see discourse on Twitter about her being mid. What is wrong with you people?
I mean, that's up to personal preference. She's not really my kind of gal. Like, like I said, I don't really like her face all that much. There are a few things that I just don't like about her face. Yeah, I wouldn't call her mid exactly, but like she's just not for me, you know?
What is wrong with you people?
I believe she is originally a dirty blonde, so darker, more dusty blonde. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's also a type of blonde, I guess. So yeah, she could be a dirty blonde.
Who is not mid nowadays? I saw Anne Hathaway get called
Bro,
the other day.
Anne Hathaway. Now that's my kind of woman. Have you seen that interview that she did? What a forward young man you are. Like, bro, oh my god, I like a fucking like melting like fucking butter in a hot knife, dude. Ah. Anne Hathaway is my type of woman. She's not mid, she's a solid 8 out of 10, yeah. Like, she's objectively pretty. Yeah, she is. Like, I won't deny that. She's just not my kind of gal. I personally don't find her that attractive, and that's totally fine. Everyone has their preferences. But people saying that, Sweeney is mid just because they're literally jealous of her are the dumbest people on the planet.
Anne Hathaway. If these women are
Yeah.
mid, I'm like a sub-zero. I'm like a -2. I'm like a horseshoe crab on the bottom of the ocean. Horseshoe crabs are pretty.
Hey, we love horseshoe crabs. Why you gotta shit on the horseshoe crabs?
So 445 million years, no evolution. That's me. Millions of years on YouTube, no evolution. Sydney Sweeney has like a fun, bubbly personality.
Yeah, that's personally the thing that I just don't like, the bubbliness of her. It's just not my type of thing, you know?
She enjoys being feminine, and it seems like she doesn't hate men, which is a big plus. She really plays into the, like, I'm a hot blonde bombshell, I have big titties thing, which,
Same,
are we
she's
back to
saying.
liking titties as a society? Didn't Kim Kardashian deflate her ass recently? That's how I knew the ass.
She's starting to undo all the cosmetic surgery she had. Oh, dude, that will never make her look good either way.
Fall of Kim Kardashian's ass and the rise of Sydney Sweeney. Besides, ass, titties, no, I don't objectify women. I respect women, okay? The only thing that matters to me is a woman's mind.
Kim is plastic as fuck. Bro, you could throw Kim Kardashian into the ocean, and the amount of plastic in the ocean would increase tenfold.
And thighs. What is like
Yes,
male?
bro, thighs. Some nice Thaddeus thick thighs and some thigh highs with a little bit of chub going over it. Peak feminine design. Short as that just reminds me of the Kanye fucking South Park episode where he's arguing that Kim Kardashian isn't a hobbit.
Body equivalent to this debate, abs or arms. Personally, I love a
Bro.
good forearm. I love a good, nice, thick, manly wrist. And you know what looks great on a wrist?
Oh, the ad.
Which brings us to today's sponsor.
All right,
Holstern.
Edge.
So let's quickly give them a shout out before we get into today's video, shall we? Holstern is a young Austrian company that creates
Speaking
unique
of dirty
watches,
blonde.
jewelry, and accessories using all natural materials like wood and stone.
Ooh.
Their high-quality timepieces come in various designs for both men and women, making them the
They use wood and stone, they said. Bro, they really saw Dr. Stone and were like, yo, we can make watches out of that.
perfect choice for any style or occasion. All of Holstern's products are manufactured in small quantities to ensure
Bruh.
responsible and ethical production, while making sure each item is built to last. I personally love the kaleidoscope watch with the little flower design on the pearl dial. I think it is so beautiful and so cute. I'm obsessed with it. The glass is made of sapphire.
Looks almost like a
crystal, making it
lotus.
scratch resistant. While
Wait,
the
is
scratch-
that a lotus? Hold up. Fucking hell. Huh. Yeah, I think that is supposed to be a lotus flower. Neato.
is
Looks like a
crafted from
rose.
koa wood, and it's water resistant as well. There's also the Moonrise watch, which is made from genuine white marble and stainless steel. It shows the
Bro, I thought she was legit about to say genuine moon rock. I was about to say,
day,
yo.
date, and even the current moon phase, which is really cool. I think all the
Oh,
products
shit.
look very beautiful.
Oh shit. With the moon phases, we gotta watch for the astrology women out there.
Gifts, and since they're all made from natural materials, they're all very unique. All their items come with a 2-year warranty, and ordering online is super easy with free worldwide shipping within 5
Jesus Christ. 700, 600, 350, 600. God damn, these bitches are expensive.
9 business days. And if you're
Holy
in the US,
shit.
don't worry. Holzkern handles the custom feeds for you, so no unexpected drama there. Just click my link in the description below and use my special discount code SHOE to get 15% off your order.
Yay!
Plus, if you additionally sign up for their free premium club membership, you'll get access to exclusive products, special discounts, and early pre-sales. But if
Ooh,
you
up to
only wanna check things out
50%
for now,
off.
no pressure, you can
Ooh.
just sign up, come back later, and you'll still get a special discount on your first purchase. So if you're looking for a unique gift or just want to treat yourself to a nice watch, I highly suggest checking out Holzkern. Big thank you to Holzkern for sponsoring this video. And now,
Yay.
let's get back to it.
Oh, oh my god, dude, of course. Like I said, I don't like it. It's grating to my ears. Like it just makes me physically recoil in a bad way. But bro, this isn't Shoe on Head. This is an imposter. She didn't threaten us at the end of the sponsor for not skipping the ad. This isn't my Shoe on Head. This is a body snatching imposter.
They're brown.
Please stop.
Sounds like I shit my pants.
It does. It sounds like I shit my pants, she says. It so does. Hey, Shoe. There are some people out there who are into the whole scat thing, so you know, careful, cause you'll call those weirdos out and about.
Sweeney's ad has gone from, well, bad to worse.
Some people have taken issue with the phrase great
Yeah, like
genes
right here she doesn't look bad.
being
Right here
used
she actually
over
looks
images
really good.
of a blonde, blue-eyed woman.
If Sydney Sweeney is a
Oh, no.
registered Republican, I think her ad is fantastic. Okay.
That's my president right there. I think her ad is fantastic. Oh my god.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Yo, is that AI or is that real? That looks like something AI Trump would say, but the fact that it's on CNN sort of implies that it's pseudo-real.
Blew up with thousands and thousands of people calling this ad fascist propaganda. Yes,
Oh
they
my God,
literally
dude.
took the jeans and jeans pun to be some kind of Nazi dog whistle because Sydney Sweeney
Oh.
is an attractive blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman, which apparently has been an extinct
Bruh.
species for so long in advertisement that when people saw this, they got scared and thought they saw the ghost of Hitler. Is Sydney Sweeney a Nazi? No. But do these people kind of have a point about this ad?
Not
Also,
really.
They are unwell. But let's hear
Yeah.
them out. Let's watch some of these TikToks. Let's listen to them. Listen to their points. We're not gonna be mean. We're not gonna own the libs, okay? We are going to hear them out.
You guys are complaining about
Oh,
that
boy.
Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, so I went and saw it. That's Nazi propaganda.
Holy 2014 Tumblr. What
Jesus
the out here looking like
Christ.
she walked straight out of a Stone Toss comic. Looking like
Right?
you're going on the thumbnail of this video. Listen, if you're hanging
Bro, she literally looks like she walked into Hot Topic as a normal individual and then just randomly threw on the first things she saw. If it was a fat black woman, it would be fine. True. You know they'd have no issues with this. Funny enough, I saw one of that. It was literally this morbid, obese land whale. Land fucking behemoth. That's enough. I apologize to all the actual whales out there. The best mammal in the ocean. But, I'm sorry for comparing you to these atrocious monsters. Please forgive me. But, dude, I saw some, like, fat black bitch was, like, flipping off the Sydney Sweeney poster off, like, a billboard. And she was like, fuck you, Nazi, or some shit like that. And I was like, bro, these people are unhinged as fuck. Orcas are best. True.
Zen in the middle of your forehead, you don't have to tell me your political opinions.
We already know what they
I
are.
can tell. Okay, sorry,
Yep.
sorry. I got it out of my system. Let's continue.
I will be the friend that's too woke because there's Sydney Sweeney
Of course, the mentally ill flag here in the background. Morbidly obese.
American Eagle ads
Nose
are
piercing.
weird.
What'd you
Like,
expect?
Fascist weird. Like Nazi propaganda weird.
So this commercial was
Bro, unless that's a filter, you literally have her say my color. By your own logic, based off of her quote-unquote genes, you're probably closer to a Nazi than she is. So calm the fuck down.
apparently a reference to an old Brooke Shields commercial from the 80s.
The
Oh
secret
my
of
god.
life lies hidden in the genetic code. Genes are fundamental in determining the characteristics of an individual and passing on these characteristics to succeeding generations. This may result in the origin of an entirely new species. Which brings us to cow.
Bro, I know for a fact women's genes are not this fucking flexible. When they be like nearly tearing them and trying not to bend over to pick shit up.
And the survival of the fittest.
Calvin Klein jeans.
Oh my god, she turns into a swastika. She was like 14 in that ad, by the way. Really creepy. So
Wait, that's her? Oh no, the actress was. Oh, never mind.
is of legal age. 14 is actually pretty old for Brooke Shields if you know her history and her lore. If anything,
I
that
do
is
not.
the most f***ed up thing about this Sydney Sweeney ad, referencing an old ad of a child star who was abused by Hollywood. But yeah, it was.
Oh,
a
I think I
callback
know who that is
to an
then.
old commercial.
Yeah.
And Sydney Sweeney is the current day hot celebrity, so they chose to do it with her. They unfortunately failed to consider the fact that in current year, white people are not allowed to say that they have good genes because that is Nazi propaganda.
Oh
A
my god,
blonde
dude.
haired, blue-eyed, white.
Again, you have blue eyes and you're white. You're quite literally one strand of DNA away from looking like her, just really fucking fat. Probably, yeah, true.
Woman is talking about her good genes. Like, that is Nazi propaganda.
You don't get
No,
to
it's
drop lines
not.
about inherited traits, blue eyes, and great genes while zooming in on somebody that could have walked straight off of a Nazi propaganda poster.
A white,
Whoa.
blonde, blue-eyed, Hitler's wet dream.
I like how it's a bunch of white women saying this shit too. Like, bruh. It's pretty fucking hilarious how it's quite literally white women that have colored hair that are quite literally one, like, bitch, this chick,
Propaganda.
this crusty ass woman is also blonde with colored eyes. The only reason you can't see the color is because she's in a shaded area, so she's quite literally playing people with this shit. Because she also has colored eyes. You could see it in the shading. Like, holy shit, dude. Talk about
Drop line.
projection just because you're hitting menopause early.
It's about inherited traits, blue eyes, and great genes while zooming in on somebody that could
Holy
have walked straight
fuck,
off of a
dude.
Nazi propaganda poster.
A white, blonde, blue-eyed.
Why is Meredith's very sickly cousin out here yelling at me? Shit. I'll look for that shit later. like I said, I mean, Karen's caused most of the world's modern problems. I mean, yeah, just look at Collective Shout. Just look at Collective Shout. But yeah, why is Meredith's like a sickly cousin out here yelling at me? Yeah, I don't know,
Hitler's
dude.
wet dream talking about how much she loves her genetics. It's not just giving eugenics, it's giving male fantasy.
Bro, you're quite literally dyeing your hair to fit this appearance. I think you're just projecting that you're not a natural dirty blonde.
I like how eugenics and being attractive to men are like equally terrible things to these people.
Sydney Sweeney's jeans ad is giving ethnic state propaganda. It is giving
Ethnic state propaganda that's coming from the white-skinned, blue-colored-eyed redhead. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that the Vikings that were redheaded did a whole lot more than just burn villages to the ground, you know? Just saying.
dystopian. It is giving 1940s Germany.
Why do they all speak the same?
Bruh.
Why do they all do the same shit? They all say the same.
Because it's actual propaganda, that's why. What they're spewing is actual propaganda.
It's giving. It's giving.
Put a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, fair-skinned
wow.
woman in an ad and say she has good genes. I don't know if I can say this, but it's literally giving Nazi propaganda.
It's giving.
damn.
Also, the flesh-colored microphone. Why? It's giving. Okay. It's giving. It's giving.
I can't believe I actually have to explain this.
Hey, yo, that ass, though.
There is a reason that they picked a girl named Sydney Sweeney for this ad, and it's not.
Oh my god, there's no shot that she's gonna say because her initials are SS. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Just her blonde hair and her blue eyes. Sydney Sweeney is laying with her German Shepherd dog in this shoe. Her name is Sydney Sweeney, so her initials.
So German Shepherds are now racist? By that case, isn't the entire American police force racist as shit, regardless of what state you're in? Because German Shepherds are one of the most popular dogs for said type of stuff. Because German Shepherds are some of the most easiest to train while also maintaining their ferociousness.
Are SS. They intentionally.
Of course, there it is, the SS.
Dog in the photo shoot. Oh my.
I like how she's saying all this while having the German subtitles on to try to like drive the point further. Like, bro, what's really propaganda? What you're putting out or the ad?
Take your meds. Meds. Her name is Sydney Sweeney. Her initials are SS, like the Nazis. The dog is a.
Now I'm curious. Now I'm fucking curious. Hold up. Oh, look, I already Googled it. All right, because I was like, bro. Yeah, like, like, she's good looking, you know? I keep saying, but she's just not my type of gal. Oh, God, she was in Madam Web? How disgraceful. She's quite literally American. Bruh. Oh, my God. Oh my god, dude. The dog whistle is HH, not SS, yeah.
The German Shepherd. German, like the Nazis. Are they putting crack in birth control nowadays? What is going on?
Apparently.
She's a hot woman. She is a hot woman because of the way she looks. She looks the way she looks because of genetics.
Yes.
She has great genes. That is how a normal person sees it. She's blonde and has blue eyes and her initials are SS and she has a German Shepherd. Is how a schizophrenic.
Like, bro, the amount of loopholes you have to jump through, the amount of loops, like a fucking seal at a fucking aquarium of the Pacific you have to jump through just to come to these conclusions is fucking wild, man. Like, holy shit, dude.
Like, politically brain-rotted person sees it.
Yep. Oh my god.
Hi, I am a marketing student and was wondering if I could speak to someone who could maybe give me some insight as to what estimated return on investment there has to be willing to use white supremacy and eugenics as your marketing campaign.
Bro, if that were true, you would not have an Indian answering the phone if there were really white supremacists. Bro, your argument is already invalid just based on who the fuck picked up the phone to answer your stupid fucking question.
On a marketing campaign?
Like, bro, what?
Poor worker. Doesn't even.
I'm scared of getting swole because people might think I'm an Uber mensch. Bruh.
Speak English has all to do with the commercial. These people are sick.
Yeah.
Yes, I recently saw American Eagle's eugenics marketing campaign where they used that white blonde girl and talked about how good her.
Let's not talk about the fact that she's also white, has blue eyes, and appears to be a brunette, which is very close to being a blonde. I'm German as fuck.
Jeans were in a time where racism is rampant in the U.S.
I see.
No, it's not.
Thanks for taking time to share your feedback.
Why are you bothering this random ass Filipino woman with
Yeah.
a West Wing ass TED talk? Nobody gives a f.
Okay, so there's no way to, as a student, I can't learn about when eugenics makes sense in marketing? No one on the marketing team can talk to me about that?
I'm pretty sure that's your teacher's job to explain that to you. But based off of your attitude, I can assure you, you probably don't pay attention in class and you assume you're correct on everything.
I miss like 50 years ago when these people would just be serial killers instead of doing whatever the f this is. She's even got
Bro,
other celebrities.
I missed 50 years ago and I wasn't even fucking born yet, where they would all just be tossed into a loony bin and given schizo meds because that's what they are.
He's seething.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue,
Haha, she did a dumb redneck voice. Get it? Because all white people are dumb inbred hicks. Good one.
Bro, you know what's funny? She's like making fun of blondes while also trying to make her hair blonde. I hate commie subversion. True.
Hey,
I
by
hate
the way,
it too.
why are you pandering to the same exact people who got your ass canceled for wearing a Sam Hyde shirt once? They all
Yeah,
think
that's
you're
pretty
racist too, girl,
hilarious.
but nice try. Hope they see this.
Doja Cat is making fun of Sydney Sweeney's ad only because she realized after all those years of her kissing up to white supremacists, they're never going to accept her because she's a half-black woman. Wearing the Sam Hyde
Oh
shirt,
my God, dude.
dating all these white supremacists. So make fun of the ad all you want, but we'll never forget you rolling around in those chat rooms showing white supremacists your feet so they could make fun of your black ass.
Oh, they did see it, and they still hate you.
Weird adverts aside about how the best genes are characterized in a conventionally
Oh God,
attractive
not
white,
the
blonde,
act.
blue-eyed
Please
woman.
don't be an
Not
incel.
true. I mean, look at me. Within 5 years, or as soon as she...
Well, she's American and you're British, so, you know. Not really a fair comparison. Also, that's a woman and you're a man. So,
shows
you
any
know.
sign of aging. That's it. The moment she becomes visibly over 25.
Enjoy the ride now, babe, before you get too old and ugly and hit the wall. But wokely. This is just something...
Hold up. Hold up. Fuck! I had it on the tip of my tongue! Shit! 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 I remember. Let's see. How old is she? She's 57. Okay. She's 57. Oh, fuck me. Of course I'm blocking it. She's 57. She still looks fucking great. So, I think they're just projecting. Like, Xena fucking warrior princess now looks like Xena the warrior queen. So, I think they're just projecting their own insecurities. Not gonna lie. Like, holy fuck, man. They're out here bitching and moaning about such stupid shit, dude. He better cut his hair and gouge out his eyes. He's an Aryan shrew. People forget Caucasians and Asians are highly diverse genetics. Wise compared to other groups. True, they are. Like, bro, it's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Thing I've noticed...
Like, Caucasians span through quite literally a majority of Europe, which is a whole bunch of different ethnicities, and they all moved to America. Like, bro, quite literally the Irish, the English, the Germans, and the Italians were all coming to America in, like, what, the 50s and shit? The 40s and 50s? And they quite literally mingled with one another, and their genetics started crossbreeding. Like, it's insane to me that they think this shit. Bro, don't tell these people how quite literally almost all of Asia is in some way, shape, or form related to Genghis Khan. Let's not even talk about that. Try late 1800s, yeah.
Criticizing feminism on the internet. Male feminists are the most misogynistic, sexist freaks ever when they finally have an acceptable, approved target to go after. God forbid you are a woman with the incorrect opinion, because hell hath no fury like a male feminist applying to you.
A strawberry blonde, blue-eyed woman marketing.
How is this a strawberry blonde? Wouldn't a strawberry blonde be someone who quite literally has pure blonde hair straight to the roots with blue eyes and whatever. Depends on the family. I think mix goes back at least 100 to 125 minus the Native Americans part. Yeah. Yeah, true.
Great genes. This is just a whole fucking eugenics campaign, and I, for one, would like to throw myself off a balcony.
Do it.
Then do it.
Flip. Live stream it. Also, these people just straight up don't know what the eugenics movement is. Talking about genetics is not eugenics. Sydney Sweeney did not say she had...
Yours goes back. Yeah, see, like, bro, we have mixed people in chat. I'm fucking mixed as well. Like, bro, it's fucking insane. Orange, blonde, pink, and red for a strawberry blonde. Ah, neato. Yeah, I did not know that.
Genes or superior genes, or that other people had bad inferior genes. Someone even made it like a fake ad, like Beyonce has better genes, and it's like, why'd you pick the picture where she has like a blonde wig on?
Yeah.
This campaign is poking at women's greatest and most tender insecurity under the patriarchy, which is desirability and the beauty standard. It affects not only...
So now it's the patriarch's fault that you're jealous of her having a bodacious body and being an actress. Okay. To be honest, I'm mostly German with a bit of Slav and Anglo. Yeah, see? Mixed race.
non-white women, even though this is clearly white supremacist Aryan race propaganda, but it also adversely affects the majority of white women who do not naturally have blonde hair and blue eyes. Because yes, even the women who can achieve this level...
And I don't mean fake pink, it depends on the season and how much sun your hair gets. More sun equals blonde, less equals redder. Oh, neato. I didn't know that. I know that the sun actually affects your eye color and shit when you're like a baby and whatnot.
Have to do it through artificial means in one way or another. The vast majority of white women are not naturally blonde. And of course, lots of white women are also insecure.
Okay, but there are a lot of women. The counter argument works as well. There are a lot of women that are naturally blonde. So what's your fucking point? What point are you making?
About having brown eyes. So that's a whole generation of young white women who are being further propagandized to purchase blonde hair dye and
Bro, if that's the case, why do I see a lot of black women with blonde hair? Huh? If this really is, quote-unquote, the propaganda towards young white women she claims, why is it predominantly black women that have the colored-haired wigs? Riddle me that, Batman.
Contacts for the rest of all time.
Okay, what? Are attractive women just not allowed to model anymore because, like, God forbid it makes some other women insecure? And as someone with brown eyes...
Bro, I mean, just look at Denmark removing that fucking mermaid statue with them perky fucking titties. They removed it because it supposedly affects women in some way, but they'll host, brother, it's a pants ad, right? It's literally an ad about fucking jeans. My mom was a blonde and straight hair till she had kids. Hormones affect white ladies very oddly when pregnant. I feel like hormones affect everyone, but it could affect a certain group of people differently. I will admit that.
I've never once felt insecure about having brown eyes. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna get into hyperborea, but I've seen myself photoshopped with blue eyes. Horrifying.
Ah, yeah, that. Not gonna lie, that looks more like turquoise than blue. But I mean, yeah, it's not that good.
So we've gone from Nazi propaganda to genocide to racism to now poor little girls are gonna feel insecure because they don't have blue eyes like Sydney Sweeney.
Bro, little girls don't give two shit, dude.
That is very important to know.
We Yakubians must stick together.
Oh, is that big boobs
Bro, don't say that shit during this ad. It'll look bad.
Men are attracted to. At the end of the early 2000s,
big what? Wait, what'd she say?
Sweeney beauty standard that is very important to note is that big boobs are a hallmark of what conservative men are attracted to. At the end of the early...
Bro, it's oh my god, these people are so retarded. Brown eyes and brown hair are the most common color for all humans. You can bet you a lot of Nazis had that too. Yes, I agree. Look at her hands, yeah. yeah, like, bro, it's fucking wild. Then bro, I love how they're saying that it's gonna create this false image of women, yet you have women like Ariana Grande, who's quite literally Italian white, spray painting herself fucking brown. Like, what? Sure isn't affecting her in any way, shape, or form. I also like how she talks about titties and whatnot, like men aren't quite literally biologically wired to look at breasts and want a woman with big breasts, because down to a basic carnal instinct, that means you'll probably be able to feed the fucking kid better if you have bigger boobs. Plus, guess what? When you get pregnant, your hormones kick in and your breasts get bigger to start producing milk. Like, what? It's so retarded.
2000s and through the
Some women have said they've gone up like a cup size or two after they got pregnant because their breasts got bigger. Like, it's a stupid fucking argument, dude.
2010s, we were becoming a more progressive society.
Wait, liberal men hate tits? Apparently only conservative men are titty men.
And so we also naturally progressed to be...
Let's be honest, the liberal men are feet people, if we're being honest. Those people don't believe in biology. I agree, dude. These people are fucking insane.
More ass-centric society.
Bro, you know what's funny? Biology and health were quite literally courses that were mandated for me to take in high school. I had to take biology and health, which covered human biology, in high school to graduate. Like, did they skip that part or some shit? And I went to public school, not private school. Nah, liberal men prefer being pegged. True. Very true.
2000s, we were becoming more progressive, so we started objectifying women's butts. What?
Wait, what'd she say?
So naturally progressed to be more
I sort of zoned out what she
society.
said.
In the 2000s, we were becoming more progressive, so we started objectifying women's butts.
Bro,
What?
that's so
the
stupid.
Communist utopia will be ass-centric, apparently. I didn't know the ass...
Bro, I went to high school from 13 to 17. Like, bro, this was literally 10 years ago, this shit. Not even 10 years ago, this shit was mandatory in schools. Like, did basic biology get swapped out for fucking liberal arts studies or some shit?
As for thing was political. How does she know conservatives are all boob men? Conservatives in the audience, are you a boobs or butt guy? What political affiliation are the feet men?
These people forget Abby Shapiro's boob growth during her pregnancy. Yeah, right, dude? Bro, it was so weird, her fucking boob growth, that or even her fucking, even Ben Shapiro was making some weird comments about it. 2015 shit hit the fan, true, unfortunately. And it all started with the stupid I identify as a fucking Apache helicopter
Conservatives
joke.
in the audience, are you a boobs or butt guy? What political...
Alright. She asked, we got a comment. Alright. We had to, she asked.
Affiliation are the feet men, libertarians.
There's the feet men, the
Listen, they can try to disguise
libertarians.
it with their little intersectionality buzzwords. All they
It
want,
was
but at the end of the day,
oh yeah, the timeline fractured when they killed Harambe. Yeah, true. I blame all the world's misfortunes on Harambe, his death. Like, damn, they should have just let Harambe have his way with the kid. Not in that kind of way, just, you know, do what gorillas do when they see a fucking injured child. Their fucking paternal or maternal instincts will kick in, and they will try to take care of the kid and comfort the kid. Unless they get spooked. Like, it's
women
insane.
just want a socially acceptable reason to hate.
Like, bro, who remembers that one time when a baby fell into the gorilla pit, survived, and started crying, and one gorilla quite literally got in the way? The alpha gorilla in the fucking enclosure quite literally got in the way and was keeping all the other gorillas away from it till the handler arrived and was able to get the kid out. I remember that. He wasn't going to hurt the child was the thing. If no one had panicked, the boy would have... Yeah, it would have been fine. Animals have fucking instincts that tell them what a child... that allow them to differentiate between a child and an adult of any type of animal. I mean, there are so many instances of nature just sort of fucking us with its own rules. If it was a tiger, though, yeah, I agree with that. Like... Who remembers the female lion that quite literally adopted a baby gazelle and literally starved herself to ensure that no other lions harmed the gazelle because she saw it as her own kid? Quite literally, we don't understand how nature works at its fundamental levels.
hate other
Yeah.
women. That's it.
Good genes passed on to offspring? That American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeney is literally overt eugenics. I know you don't want to hear this, but if you want to talk about how that ad is promoting eugenics, which it absolutely is,
Of course it's
we
the
also have to
mentally
talk
ill
about
people.
how choosing not to wear a mask when you can during an ongoing.
You know what they say, animals in nature tend to be very neon bright colors to warn other animals of their toxicity. That applies here.
Pandemic? Because you're okay with a certain subset of people, primarily disabled people of color, dying for your own comfort, is also eugenics.
What?
1 second.
What does a genes ad have to do with people who are disabled? I'm sorry, did people who are disabled lose the ability to wear jeans? She looks like that person, yeah. I remember that video. Like, bruh. What is she checking?
2025. We are talking about wearing masks for COVID in 2025.
Yeah,
I like
that's
how she's woke
insane,
scolding
dude.
the other woke scolds for not woke scolding about her particular pet issue. COVID broke the brains of so many of these people, man. It's because it's when the world was just a giant safe.
Well, I mean, to be fair, yeah, I was about to say, to be fair, you have a logical reason for why you can't wear tight-fitting clothes and you have to wear loose-fitting clothes. It's because of your spinal issue. So you quite literally can't wear anything that could compromise the structural integrity of your spine even more by forcing your body to be in a way that'll cause you pain. Like, you have a legit issue. But, like, there's other disabled people that quite literally don't have those issues that can wear jeans.
HR Longhouse, where it was socially acceptable for them to be moral busybodies and never leave their home. It was like the closest to their lib shit utopia that we have ever gotten, and they miss it.
I remember growing up in a predominantly white community, wishing myself out of this body, out of this culture. Take my name. If it meant that I could wake up blonde-haired and blue-eyed, never having to explain who I
Sounds to me like you just grew up with massive self-esteem issues, not gonna lie, and you're projecting that onto someone else.
am or worry about being accepted. That is why this American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeney is especially off-putting.
Listen, I'm sorry that happened to you, but we live in a predominantly white country. If you go
Yeah.
to another country, there will be a different beauty standard. If you go to
Yeah, if I go to fucking goddamn India, there's gonna be a whole bunch of fucking Indians over there. And, you know, me making a statement like, oh my god, there aren't as many mixed race fucking Mexicans in India, what an atrocity, would sound like the dumbest shit on the fucking planet.
to the country of your ancestors, there will be a different beauty standard and maybe it will look more like you. But again, she didn't say her genes were better or the best. And it's not like all the hot popular celebrities look like Sydney Sweeney. Look at Ana de Armas. Look at Zendaya.
Who's that?
They don't look anything like Sydney Sweeney. And
Who's
they are known
Ana de Armas? Shit, I don't know who that is. Oh, ha! Would you look at that? She was in Knock Knock. Oh, I saw this movie. It was a weird movie. Blade Runner. John Wick. I haven't seen that show. 007. Let me see her in costumes. Oh, she's the robot that says you look lonely. Oh, okay. The hologram. Oh, now I recognize her. Yeah, like, you know what's funny? She's Cuban. Yeah, Cuban, Spanish, and American actress. Like, bruh. It's so funny, dude. Zendaya, yeah, as well.
as very beautiful around Hollywood. This is why corporations and the media think in order to pander to the female gaze.
You know what's funny? These are the exact same people that quite literally stated that everyone is beautiful and they preach this whole body positivity issue. Yet when it's someone like Sydney Sweeney, they're like, no, 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 bad, bad, bad. We have to cancel American Eagle. It's like, what? What?
Everything has to be like average and frumpy and ugly because women can't stop projecting their insecurities. Not every character in a movie or a video game has to look like you. Not everyone in an ad has to look like you. Hell, the only time I
Right.
see people who look like me is when I turn on the live-action Grinch movie. You know what the meme for saying this shit, by the way?
Cause she's saying she looks like a who. That's adorable. She does
They
have
usually
that
go
type
like,
of
wow,
nose.
that man is strong. I don't look like that. I'm gonna go to the gym. And
Yep.
women are like, wow, that woman is thin. I don't look like that. I'm gonna go complain.
What makes Sydney Sweeney's jeans better? Like, why did you get that joke? All us woke people are saying is that it's just a little bit weird to directly reference European jeans as better.
Again, she never said that her jeans
Yeah.
were better. You are making shit up.
Now, when you think of
Bro.
the all-American girl,
Dude, the amount of fucking retardation these people are spewing are so fucking insane. Yeah, I wanna be. True.
like
It's
the
fucking wild.
standard of like American beauty,
I want to
you
be built
probably
like
think
Guts,
blonde-
bro. Dude, I want to be built like fucking, like Eddie Hall, man. That fucking dude is built like a tank. It's jealousy. Yeah, it is at its finest.
hair, blue eyes, white girl, right?
You're not supposed to think that way.
You're not supposed to think that way, guys. That's double plus ungood.
That's
Double
like-
plus
that's
ungood.
ingrained in you because of negative things that have been pushed on you by society.
When you
Not
think
really.
about the all-American woman, you should be thinking about an obese, transgender, disabled woman or something. What would be an acceptable vision of the American woman for this person? It's insane she's saying that we think Sydney Sweeney is
I
hot
can
because of
think of
negative
one.
things that have been pushed on us by society. No, we have eyes. And just because she is attractive does not mean you are also not attractive. Look at your full lips. That is a standard of
Yep.
beauty I'll never live up to. That's okay, because I have other things that are beautiful and unique about me, just like you have other things that are beautiful and unique about you. Regardless if Sydney Sweeney is
When foreigner thinks American woman, it means equals big boob, blonde bombshell. It's just how it's always been since I can't spell her name. Sydney Sweeney.
held up as the American
True.
beauty standard.
Oh,
These are
Marilyn
messages
Monroe.
we
Yeah,
talk,
Marilyn Monroe.
not a YouTuber. Sydney
Bro, even if you look at Marilyn Monroe, she doesn't even look like that skinny. Like, Marilyn Monroe, One Piece. Like, look at this. She's not even that skinny. She has chub on her in the front. Look at this. You can see the chub on her. Like, and she is still considered one of history's most beautiful women out there. So this whole idea that you have to be extra skinny. Yeah, she was chubby. She wasn't like fucking utterly skinny like most women nowadays. She had she had her own flaws, but she didn't try to hide them and whatnot. Like, bro, like a lot of this shit is quite literally just confidence in her own body. Like, shit, she had ass, I'll give her that. But yeah, but look at this. Subtle hourglass figure. Not even over accentuated like in here and shit. The 80s equals skinny fad. Yeah, unfortunately. But like but if you compare like 80s skinny to today's skinny, it's like night and day. People would quite literally call in today's day and age Marilyn Monroe fat. I mean, who remembers when they called Miley Cyrus fat because she put on a couple of pounds?
Sydney Sweeney's ad shows a cultural shift towards whiteness. Advertisements are always mirrors of society, and sometimes what they reflect is ugly and startling. Boom. A white woman. Oh, the fucking author is white. I hate these people, man. Shut up.
White and dirty blonde as well, with colored eyes, mind you. The only difference between her and Sydney Sweeney is that this bitch isn't a model. She's a crusty ass Karen.
Shut up. It's one thing when it's like a non-white person talking about how white people suck. It's like, okay, you're just racist. But when it's
You're
a white
just
person talking about
racist.
white people suck, you need to be ground up into a pulp and fed to livestock. You
Look, back in high school, I was 145. I was called fat, not chubby. I'm... Yeah, true. Like, bro, it's quite literally insane. Yeah, it's just how things are.
It would honestly be more useful that way. Ads are always mirrors of society, and sometimes what they reflect is ugly
125
and
pounds.
Popular American culture is
That's not that
indisputably becoming
big,
more
in my
puritanical
opinion.
and more conservative.
I mean, it depends.
Puritanical? The focus of the ad was her tits and ass. This is not at all a conservative.
Bruh. What the fuck?
Puritanical ad.
I said
Have you seen what the
125 pounds. Yeah, that's not
puritanical
even that
right
fat,
thinks
in
of
my
Sydney
opinion.
Sweeney? They think
Especially
she's
for
a
5'4".
Okay, they think she's a. The backlash has been swift and
Oh my
fierce, and
God.
some of it, at least if you ask me, is fair. The internet has been quick to condemn the advertisement as non-inclusive at best. Non-inclusive? Why the f does it
120, 5'4" for women, so I was obese by the standards. Yeah, that's pretty insane, honestly. That the standards are just set that high for kids. It's like, bro, puberty is gonna realistically cause a lot of changes regardless, so you never know what could happen.
everything
But at the same time, that's just fucking kids bullying kids, so it's like, you'll never be able to actually get rid of
to
that.
be inclusive?
Which sucks
It's a
ass.
commercial with one fucking person in it. Sweeney exudes a source of vintage sexiness that caters to the male gaze. She embodies the near mythological
Bruh.
girl next door beautiful but low maintenance sexy femininity that dominated the media in the 1990s and early 2000s. Oh wow, that sounds
So
great.
is mine,
Telling me
honestly.
That's fascism? Waiter, more fascism please. What the f? It's just so funny, like, the left is currently losing their mind about how, like, they need to get young men to vote for Democrats.
My fucking tits. My fucking tits didn't help because most of the weight was up to, so I had too much BMI, bro. I want to say jinkies too. Bruh. Yeah, the bigger your breasts get, the heavier you become as well.
Again, and here they are like, blondes with big is are fascism. Listen, the alt-right pipeline does not start with the American Eagle ad. It starts with you. What are you doing? This is not at all a conservative far-right ad. It's just a normal ad that would have ran like 15 years ago. But I guess that's what being far-right is nowadays. Being normal from 15 years ago. I love this random part of the article though. Young women are being radicalized through so-called clean skincare and healthy eating. So fascism is...
What? What? Yay, I'm fascist. Oh, how is taking care of yourself fascist now? What? That's insane. I'm 6'5" and 220, and how are you? How is that overweight? I'm 6 foot 240. What? And realistically, if you looked at me, you would assume that I'm pretty healthy. I just have a bigger belly, not like massive belly, but like I could easily pass for a strong man, is what I'm saying. With my figure and my shape, especially given what I used to do for work at the warehouse, which was just lifting boxes, which I would use my entire body and my core primarily for, which strengthened my core even more. Yeah, the functional strength. Ugly women took over because most pretty women got married and had kids. True. It also doesn't help that news articles, medias, and you know, fashion shows essentially started catering to fat, overweight, ugly women way harder than they should have, when quite literally their clothing wasn't meant for them.
Eating healthy and having clean skin. Goebbels himself could not make better propaganda. Literally, as I am editing this video, the New York Times comes out with his opinion piece, Why the Right is Obsessed with Thinness. I would really, really appreciate if people...
Bro, oh my god, the right is obsessed with fucking healthiness and people stop being morbidly obese. My god, what a crime.
Stopped equating health and beauty to fascism, because if health and beauty are fascism, what is unhealthiness and ugliness? Unfortunately, a big part of socially progressive
It's
ideology
correct,
is
think.
dismantling hierarchies and norms and challenging what society sees as conventional, traditional, and beautiful. A really good example of this was those statues that were put up, like...
Bro, remember when I said catering to fat, ugly women? Fat, ugly, obese women? Here it is. The catering. Remember how the right is obsessed with fitness? Bruh. God forbid we have fit young men. Victoria angles are meant to be top tier real. Yeah, they are. It's fucking insane, dude.
All over different cities of like a frumpy woman in leggings. And the artist says like the purpose of these was to like challenge conventional beauty standards. And it's like, imagine looking like one of these women and then hearing like, oh yeah, this was put up to challenge beauty. Like, what do you mean by that? Remember the whole body positivity movement like 10 years ago? Remember like all the fat influencers? Remember when every single ad...
Yeah, they're all dead now. Why? Because they all died from heart attacks. Also, I hate this whole body positivity argument. Body positivity isn't for fat, overweight, obese women. It's quite literally for people who have physically, or who have actual, like, physical issues with their body. People with chafed lips. People with a lazy eye. People who suffered burns because of some fucking crazy jealous ex that decided to dump acid into their face. That's what body positivity for. Amputees, that's what body positivity is for. Military men who suffer from grenade explosions that need 15 different surgeries to rearrange their face and still come out looking with a whole bunch of scars. That's what body positivity for. Not overweight women that quite literally could change how they look just by getting a gym subscription and hitting the gym daily. I miss exercising. All I can do is starve myself to lose weight now. Yeah, that sucks so much, man. I like hot women, but I guess that's bad. Disabled people can be pretty too, even without an arm. Yes, I agree. I mean, bro, just look at that one TikToker who quite literally doesn't have legs, but is making the rounds as a very hot fucking woman just because she is fit and has this fat ass, and she's like putting on some fucking some leggings, and then she puts on her legs. Like, dude, fucking would any time of the day, would wife, you know?
It was like this ad, for example. Calvin Klein's latest underwear campaign is
Oh
breaking
my God.
big boundaries. Big boundaries? Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean by that? Well, fashion is
They're
starting-
breaking big boundaries and fucking stage support and stage foundation.
starting to seriously consider creating more inclusive environment for consumers, there is still a huge mountain to climb before it is truly considered diverse. Huge mountain? No, that's just mean. And that's why Calvin Klein, probably the most famous name associated with underwear, just launched a groundbreaking campaign. Groundbreaking?
Oh my God.
Come on now. The campaign is all about feeling free to
Fucking
express
shoe
yourself,
ahead.
being uninhibited, and being...
There is an in-between healthy, but honestly I blame the government for pushing a bit extra weight is bad. Yeah, I agree. Like, being 5 to 10 pounds overweight or underweight isn't that bad. The issue is when you're like 500 pounds, that's an exaggeration, obviously. I mean, not really given my 600 pound life, but the issue is when you're like 200 to 300 pounds over your weight for your height, and then you try to force people to acclimate to you. That's just stupid. Imagine stealing that woman's legs during an argument. Bro, she'll just wobble her way to you. It'd probably look cute as shit.
being provocative by challenging the norms we see on a regular basis. See? Challenging norms. It's all about challenging norms. This reminds me of that protein world controversy from 2015. Old heads will remember. I wrote an article about it for the Libertarian Republic.
Oh God, why?
Wow, that was a long time ago. Anyway, a billboard with this ad for a protein powder supplement
That's
was
pretty
put up,
cool.
and people lost their fucking minds. They vandalized it. They threatened to get a bunch of the employees fired. They threatened to go where the company was located with hammers.
You know what's funny? This image of feminism shows an actual slender buff woman. But it's always the fattest bitches on the planet that are salty that they can't lose weight because they don't want to put down the donuts that use it. If you had a hammer, you'd smash the patriarchy. Yeah, sure. Sure, buddy.
The company
Sure.
was located with hammers, all because they committed the great crime of body shaming by daring to have
Oh
a
my God.
thin, attractive...
Imagine... Oh, shit. That fucking hell. I hate when it doesn't pop up. She was a lefty like 5 years ago. Her and Esmond are centralists now. Yeah, they are.
Woman on their ad. This ad made other companies come out with their own.
I mean, she stated what she is.
Like passive aggressive.
I just forgot.
Everybody is ready. Like every fashion magazine, every beauty magazine was pumping this out at the time. Just fat, 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 fat. The rise of like
so
Tess
disgusting,
and the
dude.
Hashtag F your beauty standards. Oh my god. You could not escape this. Also, suspiciously, body
that's so
positivity
disgusting.
only seemed to mean obese women.
Yeah, where's my body positivity for our, you know, thick-bodied men, huh? What do they call it? Or plus-sized men? Why is there no plus-sized men? Why is it fucking like fucking 007 here and whatnot? And fucking goddamn fucking I don't know who these models are. I used to watch her all the time before she drank the Kool-Aid. The Look-Aid. Shitty for femboys. Dad bod equals plus size. Bro, the fact that people were claiming that Jason Momoa Jason Momoa, they were saying this was a dad bod. Like, dude, they were claiming that this was a fucking dad bod. That's insane to me. Like, holy shit. They're claiming that, they're claiming that this fucking form of Wolverine, this one right here, is a dad bod. They're saying that this Wolverine here, when he looked like this, is a dad bod. Holy shit, people are delusional as fuck. Like, goddamn. Dad bod means fat. Apparently, dude.
But yes, everywhere you looked, it was like fat, 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 and everyone.
Nowadays,
was like,
dad bod is like no six-pack.
Well, now we live in Ozempic.
It's because of the chest
and the fat
hair.
acceptance movement seems to have died, like many of the fat influencers, unfortunately. And these same types of people are like crashing out about the Sydney Sweeney ad because they really do feel like all the work they have done to like socially engineer people's behavior and preferences has been just like destroyed overnight. Who would win?
Bro, it's insane,
Decades
dude.
of propaganda? One big booby girl.
One big booby girl, my money.
I can't say I'm too surprised at the backlash.
My heart rate is up. It's because I fucking ate like an hour ago. And my body's like processing all those fucking carbohydrates.
Towards this model's body. We are living in a world where instead of starting to better ourselves and live a healthy lifestyle, praising obesity and unattractiveness is becoming the norm. Well, shoe on head from 10 years ago, you will be happy to hear that it seems like it's no longer the norm. Because apparently not just American Eagle, but like Dunkin' Donuts and Arby's are using hot people in their ads again. Is the culture truly
This video's gonna be hated,
or are we
bro.
about to go into a deep financial recession? Questions we should be asking. Angry Reddit freaks also doxed Sydney, looking through her voting records and found out she's a registered Republican. One of them.
Hey, yo! Remember when Trump, the Trump thing at the start? Where is it? Remember this part? If she's a Republican, it's a great ad. Trump approved.
The most common things I saw about this were how, like, all the women getting mad about Sydney Sweeney were ugly, and I don't think that's true.
You know what this says? Yo, she brought up the whole that they doxed her by looking at her voting records. You know what's insane to me? That can happen through voting records, and yet the government and the fucking and other corporations are trying to push internet ID, saying that it'll be safe with them.
There were some, like, pretty people in there. But I got onto this topic that I see all the time, and that is, why are liberal women so ugly? Leftists are ugly, conservatives are hot, which is not true, by the way. I was at January 6th, okay? But for the most part, stereotypes exist for a reason, right? Conservatives are, well, conservative with the way that they present themselves. They tend to follow norms and beauty standards, which is why, for example, the media called Hassan a, quote, progressive in a MAGA body.
Ew.
And so many women on dating apps nowadays are looking for a man who votes Democrat but looks like a Republican.
Yeah, you'll never find
Everyone
that.
is aware of the stereotypes. And with leftists, you know the stereotype, like the overweight, blue hair,
Nose
ring.
piercing,
They're not
yep.
all ugly, of course, but many purposely make themselves look ugly. Because being ugly is saying F you to the man. Marcel Duchamp's art piece, Fountain, which was literally just a urinal, was a F you to art institutions and classical ideas of beauty. Those
Yep.
ugly.
And guess what that led to? That led to a fucking banana being taped to a wall as considered art. Yeah, suck my dick.
Concrete block brutalist buildings are another example. Brutalism emerged.
This is an actual building. Holy shit. This looks like something out of like a dystopian nuked out future horror game. Not gonna lie. This looks like something out of fucking the Alien universe.
After World War II as a post-war modernist style, in part created as a F you to the classical architecture celebrated by, drumroll, the Nazis. Now think of those concrete buildings
Eesh.
and the urinal and apply it to broader society. Basically, the blue hair and nose ring is a F you to, well...
Oh look! This is the fucking ad! This is the image I was talking about! The fat, overweight, black chick flipping off Sydney Sweeney. Yep. For the poster. Yep. She showed it! Bring black classical is
fat
true.
and ugly. Sorry. I don't know why so many on the left want to give the concept of beauty and health to the right, but it is not a winning strategy. Listen, I just want everyone's basic needs met, alright? I don't want people going in debt if they get into a car accident, or be homeless, or get sent to foreign wars. I didn't sign up for this stupid shit. It is funny though how like every time Sydney Sweeney is on camera, there's like a right-wing article like, woke is dead. Wokeness is no match for Sydney Sweeney's undeniable beauty. Are Sydney Sweeney's breasts double D harbingers of the death of woke? Was that girl right about conservatives being boob guys? She might have been right after all. Honestly, this doesn't really make sense because like the left are the ones trying to normalize porn and like OnlyFans culture and stuff like that. If anything, there is too much boobs everywhere. We need to calm down a bit. But when it comes to
God, that freaked the fuck out of me. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
to Sydney's,
oh my god, shit.
There is trying to normalize porn and like OnlyFans culture and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's fucking
if anything,
weird.
There is too much boobs everywhere. We need to calm
I
down
agree.
a bit. But when it comes to Sydney's like classical bombshell beauty, like I kind of get where they're coming from. Sydney Sweeney is a hot white woman who does not mind catering to the male gaze after we had a decade of hearing about how the male gaze is bad and toxic. A decade of hearing about how white people are bad and toxic. A decade of ugly, angry, fat androgyny seeping its way into everything and anything. When people say
That looks like a dude, not gonna lie.
Sydney Sweeney is anti-woke, I don't even think they mean politically. I think they just mean like Sydney Sweeney is like looking into a time portal back to 1992. A time when porn addiction wasn't such a big issue. Every woman didn't show her hole online for $5. Hookup apps didn't exist. It's like a bunch of millennials.
Bro, literally some of these women's OnlyFans are quite literally not even the price of a Happy Meal, but fucking cheaper. Because Happy Meals are like, what, 10, 12 bucks now? And some of these OnlyFans look like they're like off the dollar menu.
Millennials and Zoomers are longing for a time they never experienced. But yes, this is a cultural shift, but not necessarily a conservative one. Just a return to like normalcy, a return to normal Americana consumerism. In 2065, conservatives are gonna be like posting people twerking like, return! These same TikTok freaks who are attacking Sydney Sweeney have been sounding the alarm about this cultural shift for some time now. And we see a bunch of celebrities embracing, like, looking normal and healthy again. Like, Demi Lovato is a perfect example of this. She was an obese, short hair, walking stereotype, crying about a frozen yogurt place, daring to sell sugar.
They have to be ugly boobs. Yes, yeah. Yep, I guess they gotta be those saggy, asymmetrical titties that you get when you're like fucking 170 years old. Those are the type of titties they want.
Free frozen yogurt.
I walked in, was so triggered that I left without froyo.
To now being skinny and healthy and
Oh
married,
shit, what
and
the
even
fuck?
making a TikTok dancing happily.
Yo,
in
that's
that
night
same
and day,
frozen
what the
yogurt
fuck?
place.
The singer returning to the scene of the crime Wednesday, poking
That's Demi Lovato?
Fun it or
Yo, that's a fucking night and day difference. What the fuck? Yo, that's insane.
self on her social.
That's part.
Yeah, like, bro, like, holy shit, dude. Talk about a night and day night and day comparison. What the fuck?
Out and saying like fascist aesthetics because they know the chokehold they have had on.
I mean, who remembers when the actress who plays Fat Amy lost like 100 pounds and the internet like lost its shit and the left were literally crucifying her? Who remembers that? Yeah, she does look fucking great. Jesus. She also looks way happier, too.
Once Sam Smith goes back to being normal, that's when I know the culture is healing. Thankfully, American Eagle did not bend the knee and did not apologize to the horde. In fact, they doubled down. Sydney Sweeney has great genes, is and always was about the genes. Her genes, her story. Wait a minute. Her genes.
They attacked her. No one attacked Lizzo, from my knowledge. Yeah, it's pretty fucking insane, dude. Well, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, but didn't Lizzo start losing weight because of Ozempic? I mean, she essentially used a cheat drug. If she did start losing weight. Like, bro. AE's response to this was fantastic. Yeah, it was.
Her story. HH.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Now,
Shoo!
I'm gonna sit here and say the obvious, like, these corporations just want to pander to you. They just want to sell you, like, yeah, obviously. But have you considered, it's good when corporation pander to me, personally?
Yeah, she used a diabetic drug to cheat. Yeah. Like, bro, it's fucking ridiculous. Liz also shoved banana. Okay, okay.
I just realized so much of American political discourse is, like, around fucking corporations and ads. The Gillette commercial, Bud Light, Protein World. There are so many examples. Like, it's just crazy how so much of our politics revolves around consuming things. I will buy blue team products. I will buy red team product. Bleak. In conclusion,
Bro, I can't even afford to buy any team's fucking product with the fucking current job market situation.
Tired of ugly. There's hot people in ads again. The white woman is back, baby. Let's go. 500
Let's
trillion more to
go.
Israel. Nobody can afford a fucking house. World is run by pedophiles. But woke is dead, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. So if you like this video, please subscribe and maybe donate to me on Patreon. Link down below. All Patreon members get the uncensored version of every single video a day early. So you get to hear all the fucks and shits uncensored. If you can't or don't want to do that, there's also a little tip jar down below. You can leave a little tip and I will give it a little heart. It helps the channel out and I appreciate it so much. Also, big shout out to Holtzkern again for sponsoring this video. Check them out, link down below. And I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!
Yay! By very soon, she means 3 months from now. We love Mama Shoe, man. Fucking great. Oh man, the way she claps back at Techno for like saying she doesn't drink the Monster and then she drinks one in the previous fucking Shoutout video. And she's like, that one's for you, Tectone. Is she gonna hit us with something?
Sydney Sweeney,
yes!
Republican, has the hottest ad out there. I cannot do a Trump impression to save my life. Okay.
Oh my god, let's go. Oh, that was great. I loved it so much. It was amazing. Very much amazing. Very enjoyable. Gotta love the video. Jesus Christ, an hour and a half long.